Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm SunflowerSims, and today we are going to be doing 15 must-have mods to improve your save file and gameplay, and I'm so excited to be sharing this video with you guys. I know there's a lot of these videos on YouTube, but I really wanted to make one that was very specific to my game and mods that I don't really see that often. Now some of them are going to be very common ones. I'm just going to let you guys know, but some of them I don't really see in videos, and I know that I recently made the switch from Xbox to PC, and when I was first looking at mods, it was very overwhelming, and YouTube really helped me, and so I wanted to share some of my favorite mods with you guys. And I just want to let you guys know, all of these mods are base game compatible. If you guys were worried about not having all the packs, you don't need any packs for these mods to work. With all that being said, let's jump right into the video. So, as you can see, my Sims just moved into this house, but all the lights are off, and it's not because I have the lights turned off, it's because I have the S&B Builds mod by the Sim Realist. They have a lot of great realistic mods, but we're going to go ahead and open the S&B Builds app, and basically this takes all the home services in the game, and it separates them, and so you're going to set up your home services when you move in. And this is going to come up, and it's going to be a basic welcome package, full, premium, or you can customize them. And I'm going to show you the custom one just to give you guys an idea. And so there is cell phone, premium cable TV, internet, premium internet. We're going to go ahead and do internet and cable TV, but not the premium because I want to show you guys why. We're going to click garbage collection, water, and power because those are essential. And we're going to say yes to that, and then our power is going to come on. But I wanted to show you guys that when you click watch your channel, there are actually less channels, and it's going to say here, premium cable TV services have not been set up yet for this house. Set up your home services in the S&B Bill app, which this is so realistic to me. So like if you don't pay for all the channels, you don't get all the channels. And I just love this mod. With this mod, you also have government benefit portals. So there's child support and alimony if you get divorced, or if you have children in separate houses, which I really like. And then there's a well fund for families, and my Sims don't meet the requirements for this, but if your Sims do, that can be a great storytelling point. And then there's also, just normal utilities. It just looks different and nicer, and I have had this mod for a very long time, and I just love it so much. I always use it in my games, and it's become very useful to me. The next one I want to go over, very common mod. A lot of people have this in their game, but I'm going to show you guys anyways because I really like it, and it's Wonderful Winds by Turbo Driver. I'm sure you've heard of it if you play The Sims, but if you haven't, I will show it to you right now. So I'm going to click on my Sim, Mia, and we're going to go to the Wonderful Settings, and I'm just going to show it to you guys. So there's Woohoo, Pregnancy, Relationship, and Body Settings. And basically in these settings, you can choose the amount of NPCs that use birth control. You can control if your Sim gets a period while in birth control, and it also adds periods to the game. You can do a Woohoo setting, and then you can transfer Woohoo into TFB switch, and this makes it so try for a baby doesn't exist and all actions are Woohoo, and so there's always a chance that your Sim can get pregnant, which adds some drama to your game. There's also a built-in attractiveness system, and I usually do a random one, but the game also automatically generates your Sim's attractiveness. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on Damien, and my Sim perceives Damien as unattractive based on her attractiveness traits. And then let's see what Damien thinks of Mia. Okay, Damien perceives Mia as basic looking, and it depends on how you choose to develop the attractiveness preferences for each Sim. If I click on attractiveness for Damien, I can choose his preferences, his strong preferences, or I can develop them. And I'm just going to click choose so that I can show you guys. So I'm just going to go to detailed attractiveness traits, and then you can go into like eye color, skin tone. There's just so many different things, and you can see these are the eye colors he likes. He doesn't have any he doesn't like. And I just love this mod so much, and I would definitely recommend downloading it into your game if you do not already have it. Also, I just wanted to say, if you were on Xbox, I'm really sorry that you can't have mods, and I hope you still enjoy this video, but I want to let you know that one day you are going to get a computer. I thought I was never going to get to play Sims on the computer, and then I switched to a MacBook. It's a bit of an old MacBook, but I still get lots of CC and mods, and I never thought it was going to happen for me, but it did. And so I know that one day you guys are going to have the same thing happen to you guys too. Hopefully with a better quality computer though. The next mod I want to go over is one of my favorite mods of all time, and it's the Woohoo and Wellness mod by Lampino. These Sims aren't dating, and so these Sims aren't dating, but I will show you how to cheat that in a second with another mod I want to go over, so we'll do a little overlap. But if you go to relationships, there's all sorts of things. There's reproductive health, pregnancy, romance, and friendships, and I also want to let you know, if your Sim is pregnant, it changes the whole pregnancy system. It lets your Sims know if they want to have kids right now. Damien doesn't want to have kids right now, but Mia would love to have kids right now. And there's surrogacy options. There's a whole new adoption system. And if you're here, I will go ahead and show you this. So with the UI Cheats extension, which is another mod, and I will go into more depth with it later, you can change your Sims friendship and romance. So I'm going to go 50 for romance, 50 for friendship. And then I'm going to make them in a relationship really quick, and I will be right back. Okay, so Mia and Damien are now in a relationship, which I'm so sorry I did not do at the beginning of this video, but they're just in a relationship now. And so now, when you click on Damien, okay, relationships, pregnancy, now there's makeups and breakups. And you can separate permanently, or you can demand a temporary separation, and then what that does, it creates another menu, and your Sims can like work out their differences, or they can permanently break up. And I just love this feature so much. It adds so much drama and in depth. You can ask if they want children, you can ask about insemination and surrogacy, and just all sorts of different stuff, and it's one of my all-time favorite mods. The next mod I want to show you guys, I actually hadn't heard about it, and I went back to Kawaii Stacy's website because Slice of Life is down right now, which I will talk about Slice of Life later in this video. But I found a mod by Kawaii Stacy called the Life Decider mod, and I have never seen this in a video before, but I really think it should be talked about because it's a very underrated mod. And what the Life Decider does, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Mia, and then I'm going to click Life Decider, and you can decide the lives near you, you can decide Mia's life, and then you can randomize her skills, her income, and her career, and then a bonus trait. And then if you click Decide All Lives Near Me, basically what it does is for all of the Sims in the world, it generates their income, their skills, a career, a bonus trait, and it also generates relationships. And sometimes your Sim will get like a pop-up text that's like, this Sim is now like your childhood enemy, and it just creates a lot of background. And so basically, like, if you meet a new Sim, they're going to have like a full life story, and it changes the lives of the Sims in your household. So Mia just got all of these new traits, and it just creates like a whole background story for random Sims, and I absolutely love this mod so much. I'd never heard about it before, but I have started using it a lot, and I find it to be very useful in my game. The next one I'm going to go over is Assign NPC Roles by Zero, and I don't actually use the Assign NPC Roles part because this mod used to be just no townies in your game, but basically how I use this mod is it allows no townies to spawn into my game, and I create all of my NPC Sims so that no random ones spawn in my game. But if you want to, you can click on the mailbox and you can assign NPC roles to specific Sims, but I don't use the mod for that part because the mod also has an option where you can randomly generate it, and I just like to have it be random. But yeah, so I use that mod so that zero townies spawn in my game. If you don't want to go in depth, I completely understand that, but I have found it to be very helpful, and I just can't stand when there's like the random NPCs in my game anymore. Okay guys, so the next mod I wanted to show is not in my game right now because the recent patch broke it, but I did want to showcase it because it's very vital in my game, and I just haven't downloaded it back yet because Kawaii Stacy hasn't quite fixed it. But basically, it's the Slice of Life mod by Kawaii Stacy, as I mentioned just now. And it comes with my health, my menstrual cycle, my social life, my alcohol, my memories, and self-woohoo. Or you can download it all together. I have all of these in my game usually. And then my health, you can take your Sims to the hospital. They can get different sicknesses, allergies. They might need glasses for reading. This gives them a menstrual cycle. My social life, it creates so much stuff. It adds new types of parties, new text messages, and it just really enhances your Sims social life. My alcohol, your Sims can get drunk, and then my memories, your Sims can remember stuff and they can recall things, which I love so much. I find it so fun. And then Self-Woohoo explains itself. So yeah, I wanted to showcase this mod. Kawaii Stacy is working on fixing it right now, but it's not in my game because it broke my game because the patch broke the mod. I want to go over with you guys is by Lumpino, and I couldn't showcase it in my game because I didn't know like when my Sims would develop these moods, so I'm just going to show it to you. So the moods that it adds are satisfied, disappointed, relieved, tipsy, proud, and it also has one that's like mesmerized when they're discovering something about themselves, I think. But this mod is very helpful and I would really recommend downloading it. I love that it adds different moods to the game, and I just think that it adds more complexity to your Sims. Okay, so the next mod that I wanted to go over with you guys is the Road to Romance mod, which is also by Lumpino. And this mod basically gives your Sim a romance skill, and I went ahead and I tutored my Sims romance skills to level 10, and what it says is, working on the romance skill gives Sims a chance to become better partners and improve their relationships. Gain romance skill by using romantic interactions and researching on the computer. And basically, your Sims can go through the levels of romance and it unlocks new interactions, which I'm about to show you right now. Okay, so here's some of the options. So you confess to having never woohooed, because they haven't, because I just loaded into this. You can make a fun, flirty comment. You can impress with high romance skill. And there's just a bunch of different stuff that you can do with your partner. You can make future plans. You can appreciate for the little things, and it just adds a lot more cute, wholesome things. And like if you start with a teenager, they can develop their romance skill over time. And I just think it's such a cute, fun mod. And like your Sims can become better at romance as you do in regular life. And I just really like this mod, and I would definitely recommend downloading it. Okay, so the next mod I want to show you guys, I already had my Sim introduce herself to somebody. But it's the first impressions mod by Lumpino, and basically this means that your Sim can have a negative or a positive first impression of someone, pretty realistic to real life. And I think that it's such a great storytelling opportunity to see, like, if your Sim gels with someone, if they're going to be friends, if it's going to be awkward, like what's going to happen. And I'll show you some of the first impressions. So Mia perceives this Sim as admirable. On first meeting them, this Sim appears to Mia as a much admirable individual. And then she perceives Mia as imaginative, and there's something creative and imaginative about the way the Sim appears to see the world and interact, which makes them interesting. And I love this mod so much. Depending on a Sim's personality, it's negative or positive, as I said before, and it just is such a great storytelling opportunity. The next mod I want to showcase is the UI Cheats extension by Twisted Mexi, and basically with this mod you can right click on almost anything and cheat it to your liking, so you can really control your game. So I'll show you with the want. So if you don't like your want, or you want your Sim to have completed it, you can click complete or re-roll if you right click it, and I'm just going to click complete, and then you get your 75 satisfaction points. And then you can change the time, you can jump into the future, you can change the season if you have the seasons pack. If you go to your Sims needs, you can lower or raise a need. And then with relationships with different people, you can right click on the Sim. You can cheat their friendship or romance levels. I love this mod so much. It's a great asset in my game, and especially with cheating your Sims needs, it's just a great way that you can really be nitpicky about your game. And I am super OCD when it comes to my Sims game, and I want everything to be perfect, so this mod is really great for that. The next mod that I want to go over with you guys is the Memory Panel mod by Lumpino, and basically I feel like this is kind of a better version of the Growing Together one, because it creates a memory and like a life milestone system, but it's way more in depth and it adds a lot more milestones, and it like has them collected, and you can click on it and you can see that Damien has been in a committed relationship with Mia. You can see if your Sim's been cheated on, and there's just all sorts of different things, and you can just really see your Sim story grow, and they'll even get a buff when they get a new milestone. And this mod is just so great because it allows you to really see your Sim's journey, but I honestly prefer it over the one that we got with Growing Together. The next one I want to go over is the Open Love Life mod by Lampino. And basically, the game will generate if your sim wants to be in a committed or a non-committed romantic relationship. And both Damien and Mia prefer to be in exclusive romantic relationships. Also, if you go to the romance section, you can ask your partner if they want to be in an exclusive or a non-exclusive relationship with their partner. And it just provides a storytelling opportunity. And like when you're first entering the game, you can see how you really want to play with your sims. And then also if you click on your own sim and you click on actions and you click on open love life, you can change it if you don't want them to have the trait that the game generated for them. The next one I want to go over is a pretty popular one, and it's MCC Command Center by Deaderpool. And I love this mod so much. It just adds so much depth to your game. And it's very helpful. So if you click on a sim, there's different actions, sim commands. I'm not going to go into depth with it, but I'll just give you an overview. There's MC Cleaner, there's cheats. You can change your sim's outfit automatically. Here, we'll go into MC Dresser right now, and we'll change Damien's outfit through here. And then your sim doesn't get up and change. They're just in a new outfit. This is very helpful for gameplay. And then also if you have a computer, there's a bunch of different settings. Let me know if you want me to go into depth, because I will do an in-depth video of my settings and how I play and just a tutorial on it. And also let me know if you liked this video and what other kinds of videos you want to see on this channel, because I would really like to know what you guys want to see and what you're interested in watching, and I will definitely take that into consideration when I'm preparing for my next video. With that being said, let's move on to the next mod, and it's the Control Any Sim mod by Titan Nano. I think that I'm pronouncing that wrong, but we're just going to go with that for now. And so basically, we'll just use Miss Vivian Lewis right here. And basically, it speaks for itself, but if you click actions, you can control the sim, and you can do everything that you would be able to do in your normal household, but they don't live with you, if that makes sense. Like, you can just control them, and then when you're done doing what you need to do with that sim, you can just go back, click on actions, and then click don't control sim. And this mod is so helpful, because if you're doing like a wedding event and you want to control like the pianist or what kind of food the caterer is making, it's just so helpful in doing little things. Or if you're on a date and you want your date to be talking and you don't want it to be like a one-sided thing, this mod is super great for that kind of control. The last mod I want to go over with you guys is a social activities mod by Little Miss Sam, and basically this adds a whole bunch of new activities that your sims can do. It's a rabbit hole, but you do get a little buff from each activity, and we'll do fun activities, and you can take other sims with it. So let's do hiking trip. That sounds really fun. And so we have Damien going on a hiking trip, and you can select other sims to travel with. So we will click Mia, and we'll also click Mila. And so now they're going to go through a rabbit hole and go on a hiking trip for a certain amount of time. And then they will come back with a buff, and I just love this mod. And also, if you don't have Parenthood, which I do not currently have Parenthood because I'm still working on recollecting all the packs since I just switched to PC, but it just adds a whole lot of activities for your sims to do, and I'm pretty sure there's also pop-ups that happen with the activities if I'm not mistaken, and it's just super fun, and there's a bunch of wholesome activities. You can even go to the circus, and there's just a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoy content like this, please give this video a like and subscribe. It would be very much appreciated. With that being said, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye!